Joseph Abel. I lived here 38 years.
My name is Tammy Abel. I've lived here 38 years.
My dad came down and visited about 3 years before we moved here, and he liked St. Augustine. And the doctor told him he had to move to a warmer climate, and he decided to pick St. Augustine.
I came with my mother and father. I stayed a little longer in Massachusetts with my sister, but I moved here with my father and mother.
Well, we were young. We got married at 16, and we went, we were grandfathered in. We could party. So Dan Jan's is the old place that we're working at now. It was a big discotheque, and we came down here a lot. We shot pool over at CJ's a lot, We hung out in town with a lot of the local bars.
Did a lot of walking the town at nighttime. The dolphins are beautiful off the Bridge of Lions.
Hang out at the beach a lot,
Yeah, love the beach.
Back then you could drive on the beach. Okay,
Yes.
take US 1. When I first came here in 1977, there was only like 5 main places south of town. Flagler Hospital was down on Marine Street.
It's where our first kid was born.
The hospitals, everything started when the hospital got built south of town, and then everybody came. It's opening oysters for cubbages.
How was that?
That was great. It's not full year long, so you have to go find a job. So after oyster season quit, I went to work for Shivers Barbecue for 14 years.
I went to work for Vidal Smorgasburg, which was right beside Shivers Barbecue. It's where Subway is, across from Dunkin' Donuts on San Marco. Used to be called Vidal Smorgasburg. My brother introduced me to Joe.
Yeah, they knew my dad in that 3-4 months before I even knew Tammy, because I was always working Oyster House, and I came home early one day. Yes, I met Tammy.
Yep.
And about 3 months after that, we got married at 16. Joey was in 83.
83.
Yep.
Now 30.
30.
30?
30
No, Joey is 32.
32.
Really?
Yeah, I know that. And then my other one came in 87. That is Johnny. And then Mikey came in 92.
It was wonderful.
It was easy raising children, but they have peer pressure. They go around, find, all the young kids. They get out there, and 2 of my kids have been in trouble. I ain't gonna lie to you. But right now they're all doing good. They're all at home. That ain't no good for me, but they won't leave the nest. They always come back. Mikey's worked with me at the Cheese Wheel. Joey's worked with me at the Corazon.
Mikey worked at the Cheese Wheel.
I said
Yeah.
that. And I worked at Cafe Camacho, and that was really nice, but like I said, when I got back, it was time for me to move on. They bit bigger stuff. I won a lot of awards over there. I've been in the paper.
Don't forget Mandarin.
I was getting to that, Tam.
Okay.
And Mandarin Marina, I worked for Chef Oaks, one of the best chefs I ever worked for, and he taught me how to do everything. Bill Shivers is the one that really taught me how to know about cooking. But Chef Oaks is the one that got me started on making money in this town and helping people make a lot of money. I've been around the chefs. I watch people. I started out as a dishwasher at Shivers, and I never cooked. I just watched what they did, and everybody walked out one day, and he said, "Jump in and cook," and I've been a cook since.
But you know that you like your chicken salad's pretty famous, right?
Well, chicken salad's famous. Auntie Hessen, she had it at the Cheese Wheel, and I helped her make it, and for 18 years, and yeah, I brought that down to Corazon. They're all in my head. I don't write down nothing. Well, with my health now, I used to be a great breakfast cook. I did that for 17 years. And then I got into the country cooking. Barbecue is what barbecue is the machines does the work for you there, like the pits and stuff. But I like it all, seriously. After so many years, you get tired of the same routine. It's time to move on. And the Cheese Wheel is probably the easiest job I ever had, even though it was the busiest in the last 4 or 5 years.
Had plenty of help.
But yes, I had plenty of help. But as far as I didn't have to go and make cooking and suits and stuff like that. When I opened Hula Hoops, I designed that whole place. We had breakfast, lunch, and dinner there. And at nighttime, just on Friday nights, I have 17 people in the kitchen. That was a rocking thing. We grossed like $900,000 a year there. Yeah, every year, except for the first year. We opened up in the middle of June. I did 600,000. Yep. And then Shivers averaged about 600,000 a year because it was a small place. And of course the Cheese Wheel, they about $750,000 a year. And now my goal is here at the Corzon is to get Carla Wagner going like the Cheese Wheel or Shivers or whatever, and put a hood system in here, a full kitchen, and let everybody know this is going to be my last restaurant, but